Welcome back to Court B, Lee Westwood Sports Centre. Second kick-off of the day. Manchester United versus Manchester City, the big derby. Both teams are separated by quite a lot. Man U 12 points clear of City, but they're only one place apart in the table. City can take points from this. They'll move away from Hull and further away from playoff position at the bottom of the table. Man United, if they take points from this match and remaining match, which I think is against Forest, then they can move all the way from 8th to 5th. City's next and final match today is against GBG, so tough ask for them to take any points from that one. Ref signalling to get ready. All set for kickoff, and then I'll go through the teams. So it's Nick Woodward speaking on commentary. Man United first, in goal Levine, right hand side Taylor, middle Burns with the captain's armband, and on the left Smith. And playing towards us in their familiar light blue, City, with Pixton in goal, Ali just moving across the court, Spink in front of the keeper, and Veza O'Brien on the ball at the moment. 3 subs for City. Spink, Simpson, and Miller Whittaker. And I can't... Oh yeah, I was looking for the Man U sub. They're all at the same end. Robertson. So 5 players in the squad today for Manchester United, 7 for Man City. So just having a quick look at some of the team stats. City have got they're in the top 5 for clean sheets. Sorry, not City, United, top 5 for clean sheets. City in the top 5 for goals conceded. So all the stats leaning towards a scoring game, with Man United coming out the winners. But City will be looking to fight hard to get something out of this and just keep a little air gap between them and Hull. Hull and City at the moment 3 points apart, but Hull are to play Bournemouth I think later on, so a strong chance of 3 points for Hull later. Bournemouth only 1 win and 1 draw out of their 16 games. So City will want something out of this and not to concede too much. Just a 1-0 win to Hull, and a 2 or 3 loss here would swap Hull and City round and put City into the playoff position. So pressure so far from Man United. Steady play. Burns on the ball, Burns captain, given out, goal kick. Pixton with the kick. City. Funny one there. Came, I presume that was deliberate. Off Spink towards Ali. But Smith from Man United quickly onto Ali. City's move and trying to attempt to break away from goal. Thwarted. The advantage back to Man United. Burns moving in onto the ball against Spink. Intercepts it. Spink and Ali trying to get the ball away. Ezra O'Brien with a cross-court ball that's intercepted by Burns. A lot of the pressure coming from Man United. I've seen that before, coach throw the ball over a player's head. Burn on the ball for Man United. Kind of set play to Smith, I presume across the field to Taylor. Taylor with a front bumper, just misses it. Ezra O'Brien. Spink with a clearance that's caught by Burn. Burn back to Taylor. Taylor again, just not quite there. Not sure there was much he could do, but that's two balls have just gone right in front of his front bumper. Not going to be a powerful shot, front bumper, but not able to put any pressure on the goal yet. Got pressure into the box. Burn, Ali, Ali for City. Burn, ball out. City to take. Smith putting pressure on Ezra O'Brien. Slight 2-on-1 risk there. The City players getting very close. Refs put 3 on the box, yeah. So I think Ezra O'Brien got into the box there. The ref held his hand up to show he was playing advantage. Man U didn't get the chance, so it's been pulled back for a free kick. Burns kind of the coach there for some tactical advice, setting the team up. Spink and Pixton just talking out the defence between them. Huge gap in the middle there. I don't know how a Man United going to play this. I mean, Burns' first ball is going to draw a move from City, and then Taylor. Oh, I think they were trying to pull Pixton off the post so Taylor could cross to Smith. Pixton hadn't moved, so I'm not sure if Smith had been on target. Would have made it anyway, but shot wasn't on target. So goal kick to City. Pixton finds Spink. Spink unable to find a player. Back to Man United. Burns going to, I thought he was going to spin there, but Veza was blocking the spin off. Ali for City. Burns nearly stripped it off Ali's bumper. He has done now. Has he got anyone to pass to? Not really. Smith. Ooh. I think it'll be all right. Ali might catch it. Levine in goal for Man U. Got to do a solid job. Smith back to help defend. This first bit of goal pressure from City. Looks like the two-man players have got that locked up. And they're away. Vezza O'Brien needs to intercept to keep Smith from breaking the ball away. It's gone out. Hasn't gone out. Yep, it's gone out. Vezza O'Brien with a kick for City. So City's chance. Long ball across. Intercepted by Levine. There's O'Brien and Burns battling out in midfield. Burns taking the ball off O'Brien. Dribbling away from him, but he's lost it, it's gone out. So City with possessional pressure. Got a finish from Ali, yes. A little lapse there in Man United's defence, just opened the gap and Ali was there to pounce. So pressure paying off. So 1-0 to City. Slightly against the run of play, but for the last few minutes they've had the pressure. So well-deserved goal. So Manchester United have some thinking to do. They're going to stick to their game plan, which looked like it was paying off, creating opportunities, Manchester United. They're going to change something up. Pixton for City. To Spink, yeah, that clearly the planned move there is Pixton to Spink and then out to Ali, but I haven't managed to get it to Ali yet. A couple of times that's not worked. Burn pressure on Smith out to Burn. Burn looking for Taylor but doesn't quite make it. Ref's calling it back. City 2-on-1. So City created the 2-on-1, so it's kicked to Man United. So they switch positions, don't know if it's going to be the same play. Burns to Smith, Smith to shot, Spink clears, Smith again. Smith on the back post to Taylor. Yeah, Taylor coming in on Spink. Kick to City. Back to the pattern of play that was created earlier. Most of the pressure from Man United. Some shots on goal from Man United, but nothing broken through the City wall yet. Burns taking charge with the kick. Burns to Smith. Smith was going to touch it on to Taylor. Taylor just made it. Didn't get enough on it for Burns to attack the ball. So Spink's caught him in midfield. Spink and Burns vying for the ball there. Burns picks up the pace. Out to Taylor. Taylor to Smith. Ooh, I think there's just too much angle on that there from Taylor. Got intercepted by Spink. Back to Smith. Good passing. Ooh, accuracy just off Spink. Picked it away from Smith there. Shot from Burn, perhaps? No. Ooh. So you can just see glimpses there from Man United. If they can string it together, they'll get the ball moving fast. Cross court. Opportunity for a strong hit from one of the players, but accuracy just not fine enough to create it, and Spink able to intercept. There's O'Brien. Smith from Man United intercepts. Ali on the ball now for City. Ali and Smith in the midfield. Smith trying to strip it off Ali's bumper. He's just done that. There's O'Brien trying to hit cross court. Goes to Smith. There's O'Brien. Did he go out? Yep. Ran himself straight into the wall there. It's okay. So this is where they created the chance before and scored. Just a gap in Man United's defence, but they've cleared it away this time. Taylor on Spink. Man City all staying high up. Slight risk here if the ball breaks for Smith. Kick to Man United. Taylor away up the pitch. Burns quick to take it. Burns to Smith. Smith to Taylor. Taylor back to Smith. Missed the ball. It's going to go out for a City kick. There's O'Brien. Intercepted by Levine. Nicely set up here, City. Just Burns intercepted there. Slightly different angle from Beza O'Brien, and Spink might have been able to play that onto Ali. Didn't quite come off. Manchester United under the cosh slightly. O'Brien made it past Burns this time, but Burns able to catch it on the way to Ali. The City kick. Beza O'Brien's going to take it. Ali away. A few gaps in the Man United wall, but they've got it covered. Beza O'Brien again. Finds Burn, front bumper not able to get through. Burn found Smith. They're putting pace on it again. Ref's called 2, I think that's 2 City. She's going to let it run. Yeah, he's let it run. The advantage played. Man U not quite able to make anything of it. Both teams showing a threat if they can break the ball away. I think having started under the cosh, City and Man U now even Stevens, but City with a goal to the good, so they're 1-0 up, heading into the last couple of minutes of this first half. Great opportunity here for City to move further away from Hull and the playoff position at the bottom of the table. This result won't really change Man United's season. They're unlikely to get anywhere near the playoff for promotion. They're safely in the middle pack, but 2 wins this afternoon would take them from 8th to 5th. Unhappy with the ref's decision there. think Manchester United getting slightly frustrated that A, they're down, and B, things aren't quite coming off. Direct free kick for City. Let's see Spink trying to decide what to do. He's gone for Ali. Ali trying to tip it past Burns. Now Burns trying to take it away. See, the Man U setup is good. If Burns pulls the ball away very quickly, both Taylor and Smith make themselves available. Perhaps just carried it a touch too long there, Burns. Not able to get the pace up on the ball so he can move it quickly. And Burns and Vezza O'Brien seeing it down the pitch. And Burns swing it back to Smith. Smith going for goal. Oh, just far post, near post as Burns was, just went around the wrong side. So City kick. So currently 1-0 to City. The clock's run to 0, so it's with the ref. Can City hold on? We just saw in the previous match where Sale scored with the last kick of the first half. Safely down the pitch for City. Kick to Man United. How long? So goal kick. How long's the ref going to give it? Looked at his watch. Whistle still by his side. Just need to keep concentrating City now to take it to half time. City kick. Just Ali with the kick. Intercepted by Smith. Just want to keep it safe away from goal, and there's the end of the first half. So well done City. They survived a long period of pressure from Manchester United. A slight lapse in United's defence, gap created, and Ali able to get on the end of a ball at the far post and put it in. And 1-0 to City. We'll be back soon for the second half. Welcome back to the second half. Man United versus Man City in the WFA Optegra Championship. City 1-0 up. Slightly against the run of play. A lot of pressure early on from Man United. Man United, one of the teams with the most clean sheets. City, one of the higher conceding teams. So overall against season form, but if they can hold on to this, it'd be a great result for City. Take them a little further away from Hull, with whom they're vying to avoid the playoff place at the bottom of the table. Man U well clear of City. They're City in 9th, Man U in 8th, but 12 points clear. So loss critical from that perspective, but if Man U could win both their games today and other results go their way, they could move from 8th to 5th. So they'll be really keen to get an early goal back and then try and get 3 points out of this. City will be even keener to hold on to something. Early chance for City. Spink intercepted by Byrne. Spink to Ali. Byrne again. Byrne doing a lot of the hard graft in midfield. For Manchester United. Both teams Man U have switched Taylor off, Robertson on, so I'll just go through the teams again. So playing towards us in red, Manchester United. Levine in goal. Burns playing a central role with the captain's armband on. Smith on the left as we look at the screen, and Robertson on the right. Man City playing away from us in the light blue. Pixton in goal. In the centre at the moment, Spink on the right, Ali, and on the left, Vezza O'Brien. Byrne for United. Finds Smith. Smith just touches it back to Byrne, but 2-on-1 against Man United there. Byrne and Smith getting too close to the ball. Spink. Burns with the ball for Man United. Byrne often to be found in the midfield battles. Spink's taken it off him. Burns and Spink still at it. Spink almost looked like he got fed up with that and bashed it away towards his own goal, but Pixton's picked it up, just rescued it, and now putting pressure on. Ref letting play go on there. Quite a big crash sound from Pixton and Byrne. Spink now dropped back to defend the goal as Pixton's out. Ball's gone out, given to Man United. Byrne on the outside of the ball. Byrne attacking the goal there. Well defended by Pixton and Spink. Smith with a shot, just a fair way wide. So I think City need to hold the nerve here. Just play as they were playing. they're a very young team. I think Jay Pixton was commentating with me earlier. He said they're the youngest team in the league. They kind of want some old heads for the next 15 minutes. Just a bit of a dark arts, a bit of time wasting, careful play, and then being prepared to pounce if the opportunity arises, as they did in the first half. O'Brien felt he was blocked there, but Robertson heading towards Smith, just to be careful of the 2-on-1. Spink gets it away to Vezza O'Brien. Vezza O'Brien sends it towards Byrne. It's too easy for Byrne to defend, but he looked frustrated as he let it go away for a kick in, but keeps the pressure on. Vezza O'Brien with the ball quickly, but Smith takes it past Ali. Smith will be looking to Vezza O'Brien with the kick in. Burns getting very animated now, talking his teammates into position, having a word with the ref. Oof. I've not seen that before. Chair rocked left to right. Sits very high in the chair, Byrne. Vezza O'Brien, ball goes long, kick into Manu. So this is where City, if they can, just kind of settle and keep the pressure on Manu. Manu trying to play it hard and quick out. I think not unreasonably, given the team's forms up to this point. Man United would have been expecting a reasonably comfortable 3 points. But they're going to have to work hard just for a draw. Kick to Man United on their right-hand wing. Burns to Smith. Smith looking for Robertson. Robertson can get the swing on it there for a shot. Now Ali. Nice deft turn. Broke to Vezza O'Brien. Vezza O'Brien didn't make the contact needed to get it towards goal. Now what can a Vezza O'Brien do? One-on-one with Pixton. No, turned it into goal, but not enough pace on it. Burns picked it up easily. Burns now bringing it away for Manchester United. Vezza O'Brien intercepts. Heading towards goal. Spinks come out to cut Burns off. Play to Smith. Smith with the shot. Oh, what a... They worked that really well. I'm not sure if the mic was picking up the coach there. It was kind of shouting Burns to hold, to hold, to hold. Then he shouts now. Burns played the ball out to Smith, and I think just slowly Man City have been drawn towards the ball, and it created just a yard gap on the far side of the goal. Smith, nice accurate finish. There's a bit of discussion between the officials. I think the goal's standing. Yep, no doubt about that. So Man United have come back. So Smith scores with the assist from Burns, sorry. One all. This still isn't the result, you know. This is enough for City just to keep pressure on Hull, but Man United won't be happy with just a draw. We've got Forest to come with a very strong expectation of 3 points. So can City still hold it, or is the momentum swung? Burns fired up. He's going to drive his team forward to a hard-earned win. 10 minutes left in the second half. Manchester United 1, Manchester City 1. WFA Optegra Championship. Smith on the ball for Manchester United. Burns. Bit of a tame shot, I'm not even sure you'd call it a shot, towards goal there. Easily intercepted by Spink. Ali swings the ball towards goal, but it's run away from him. Substitution. Taylor on, Robertson off for Manchester United. So far City have made no substitutions. So Manchester United now playing towards us with Levine, Burns, Smith and Taylor. Man City unchanged with Pixton, Spink, Vezir O'Brien and Ali. Burn finds Taylor. Taylor trying to pick the pace of the ball up to Burns. Back to Taylor. Taylor driving towards the goal. Concentration on Sam Taylor's face there. He's trying to strip it away from Pixton, but Pixton sending him all ways. Got to be careful here, Pixton. There's Smith lurking. If Taylor can strip it away. Burns marshalling the defence carefully there for United. Burns to Smith. Smith across to Taylor, perhaps. No, didn't quite make contact. Now break chance for City. Ali finds Vezir O'Brien. So Man United very clear on the setup they want here. Coach putting them into kind of positioning them by inches. Well, we got Burns to Smith. Smith with the shot. Pixton Spink easily got that covered. Taylor, not the shot he would have wanted. Misses the goal and out for a goal kick. Pixton. Oh, missed that but didn't touch it, so I can have another go. Pixton misses Spink. Burn. Taylor going for goal. 2-on-1. Missed that myself, but refs called it out. 2-on-1 for Manchester United's free kick. Another set piece chance. Want some pace on it here. Burns looks like he's eyeing it towards Taylor. Taylor with the swing and oh, he missed the hit. Oh, look at the frustration on Sam Taylor there. He's not happy with himself. So Pixton for Man City. Looking for Ali. Doesn't find him. Burns in the stop roll again. Chance for Ali. No, doesn't make the contact he needed. Burns Trying to front bumper it past Spink, but Spink's intercepted. Burns. So I think at this stage City will be okay with the point. Manchester United desperate to get 3. So Pixton out towards Spink. Spink looking for Ali, but it sends it straight to Burn. Bit dangerous. Smith, I thought should have maybe come across to Taylor there, but Smith went for goal. Easily picked up by Pixton. Ali goes for a hit towards goal, but Burns intercepted. Now picked it up in the middle of the park. We're into the last 5 minutes of this second half. Currently Manchester United 1, City 1. Lying 8th and 9th respectively, but 12 points between Manchester United and City. City want the points to stay away from Hull, who are in 10th in the relegation playoff spot. Manchester United a chance to pick 6 points up today and possibly move from 5th all the way up to, sorry, 8th up to 5th. Oh, and they've done it again. That combo, Burns and Smith. Look at the delight on their faces. Real release of pent-up anxiety there. 4 minutes left. I mean, they fought hard for that. So 2-1 to Manchester United. They've had the pressure. You can tell the anxiety in the players, the reaction to some of the moves, but that's all lifted now. 2-1 with 3 minutes to go. City just looking like a little zing's gone out of their play. Spink looking for Beza O'Brien, finds it, but Taylor's on it. As we mentioned before, City, one of the, if not the youngest team in the, certainly the Championship, perhaps the National League between Championship and Premiership. Quite a lot of experience in the Man United team. Can they just play for time, keep the pressure on? Taylor, Smith with the reverse spin, doesn't quite make contact, ball goes out for a kick in. Burns shouting instructions across the pitch there to his team. Keep them there. This is what United want. They don't want the ball out the City half. Slight misfire from Beza O'Brien there, puts the ball towards his own goal. I think he's called a 3 in the box. Oof. So in kicking it and misfiring, Beza O'Brien went into the box, creating a 3-on-1. So now a chance for Smith. Ref pacing out the distance, keeping Spink there. It's indirect though, someone's got to touch it. Smith, Taylor with the reverse spin, not enough power on that. Pixton had it well covered. Taylor will be happy to hold it there. Taylor and Pixton holding the ball between them. And a guile on Taylor. Right, 2-on-1. The keeper out the box and Spink in, so that because the keeper's out the box, he loses immunity, as it were. So a 2-on-1 to Manchester United. Time is now on Manchester United's side. Clock down to 0. Taylor to Smith. Smith with a reverse spin hit. Spink easily covered. Not going to be a chance for City to get it out, I don't think. Pixton trying to break it away from Taylor. Is not called out. Taylor, I think he'll see this into the corner. Spink shepherding him off the goal line. Clock's at 0. Ref looks at his watch. I'm thinking that my pick for player of the match here would be Kieran Burns, who drove his team on there to win, having come 1-0 down. A lot of frustration and disappointment with their plays as the game went on, but they persisted, battled hard, and come through to a 2-1 win. There we go. Well done, Manchester United. A hard-fought win there. And City, having taken the advantage, gone 1-0 at half-time, not able to hold on. So league positions stay as they were. Man United above Man City. And some important games to come this afternoon for Hull and City to determine their relative positions at the end of the weekend. So full time in the WFA Optegra Championship. Manchester United 2, Manchester City 1.